Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code, DTC P04F1, indicates that there is a low purge flow detected in the EVAP system of the Honda Accord models from 2017 to 2023. The purpose of the EVAP, Evaporative Emission Control System, is to capture and store evaporative emissions from the fuel system to prevent them from escaping into the atmosphere. Components involved in this system include the EVAP canister, purge valve, in addition to the fuel tank pressure, FTP sensor. The EVAP canister is usually located behind the rear bumper, housing activated charcoal to absorb fuel vapors, while the purge valve is typically located near the intake manifold. If the purge flow is insufficient, it can cause performance issues and increase vehicle emissions, which is why diagnosing and addressing this DTC is crucial for both vehicle reliability and environmental compliance. DTC P04F1 signifies an issue related to the EVAP system's purge flow. The EVAP system plays a pivotal role in controlling fuel evaporation emissions, crucial for both engine efficiency and environmental protection. The core components include the EVAP canister, which collects fuel vapors, the purge valve, which allows the stored vapors to be directed into the engine for combustion, and the FTP sensor, which monitors fuel tank vapor pressure. Proper functioning of these components ensures effective emissions control. The location of these components is important for effective diagnostics. While the EVAP canister is often found in the rear of the vehicle, the purge valve is located closer to the engine, indicating where technicians should focus their visual inspections and checks. Understanding the possible causes of DTC P04F1 is vital in narrowing down the issue. First, poor electrical connections can prevent the proper functioning of the EVAP components, impeding communication between the ECU and sensors. Blockages or damages in the purge line can obstruct vapor flow, resulting in the detection of low purge flow. Additionally, a faulty purge valve may not open or close as required, leading to improper vapor routing and thus triggering the DTC. Each of these components is interconnected, meaning a failure in one can lead to symptoms that affect others in the EVAP system, complicating the diagnosis and repair process. When DTC P04F1 is triggered, several symptoms may manifest in the vehicle's performance. The most noticeable is often the illumination of the check engine light, alerting the driver that there's an issue that requires attention. In addition, low purge flow may lead to poor fuel economy, as the engine may not operate efficiently, with the excess fuel vapors not being processed correctly. Furthermore, a vehicle exhibiting this DTC may ultimately fail emissions tests due to improper vapor control, resulting in increased environmental harm. These symptoms highlight how a seemingly minor issue can compound into larger problems affecting vehicle performance and regulatory compliance. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P04F1 involves verifying the existence of the issue. Begin by turning the vehicle to the on mode to power up the electrical systems. Once powered, use the HDS Honda Diagnostic System to clear the DTC. This action helps establish whether the issue is still present or could be an intermittent fault. After clearing, perform an EVAP test in the function test menu of the HDS. This diagnostic procedure will indicate if the system is functioning correctly at this stage. If the test results display OK, further investigation should focus on exploring potential intermittent failures, such as loose connections or corroded terminals at critical components like the FTP sensor or purge valve. In this troubleshooting step for DTC P04F1, the vehicle must be turned off and switched to the lock mode to ensure safety during inspection. Start by visually examining the EVAP canister purge line that connects the intake manifold to the EVAP canister. This inspection should focus on identifying any blockages, damages, or poor connections. Blockages may prevent vapor flow, while damages could compromise the structural integrity of the line, resulting in leaks. Additionally, a comprehensive check on the condition of connectors is pivotal, as loose or corroded electrical connections can hinder the system's operational efficiency. If the line exhibits any faults, necessary reconnections or repairs must be conducted promptly. Proceeding with the third troubleshooting step for DTC P04F1 involves checking the EVAP canister purge valve and associated components. Start by carefully removing the purge valve while ensuring that the connector and vacuum hose remain attached. This step allows for a more accurate assessment of all related connections. Disconnect the vacuum hose from the purge valve and the EVAP canister. The next action is to connect a T-fitting and attach a vacuum gauge to the EVAP canister purge line. Using a vacuum pump, apply a measured vacuum of approximately 0.6 inch H. This test is essential for determining if there are blockages present in the line that connects the purge valve to the EVAP canister. Documenting the vacuum gauge's reading will guide further troubleshooting. In the fourth step, focus shifts to inspecting the EVAP canister purge valve for potential malfunctions. This component is critical as it regulates the flow of fuel vapors back into the engine for combustion. Thoroughly examine the valve for signs of physical damage or wear that could affect its functionality. If any issues are detected, replacement of the valve may be necessary to rectify the low purge flow condition. Effective inspection of the valve involves visual cues like cracks, breaks, or corrosion. Ensuring that the valve operates correctly is paramount, as a defective valve will lead to recurring issues reflected by the DTC. When initiating the fifth troubleshooting step in resolving DTC P04F1, connect the vacuum pump and gauge to purge tube A before starting the engine. After ensuring all connections are secure, start the engine and allow it to idle. During this phase, it's crucial to observe whether a vacuum is present in purge tube A. The absence of a vacuum would indicate a blockage within this tube, likely obstructing vapor flow from the intake manifold to the EVAP canister. Keeping a meticulous record of these readings will aid in concluding whether the low purge flow condition stems from obstructions within this section of the system. In the sixth troubleshooting step for DTC P04F1, turn the vehicle to the off lock mode before proceeding to work on the fuel tank pressure (FTP) sensor. Carefully remove the FTP sensor while keeping its connector in place initially. This step allows connection of a T-fitting along with the vacuum pump and gauge. Turning the vehicle back to the on mode is essential for checking the operational status of the FTP sensor via the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Record the readings from the sensor in the data list provided by the HDS. This data will showcase the sensor's performance and any deviations from expected values. The final troubleshooting step for DTC P04F1 requires reconnecting the EVAP canister purge line to the EVAP canister, ensuring that all components are restored to their original state. Proceed by disconnecting the vacuum hose from the EVAP canister purge valve located in the engine compartment. Connect a T-fitting and attach the vacuum gauge and vacuum pump to the vacuum hose. As before, apply a measured vacuum of about 0.6 inch D to the hose while checking for retention. If the hose maintains the vacuum, inspect for any blockages at the EVAP canister purge line port, indicating further issues in the line. Conversely, if the hose fails to hold vacuum, this indicates that the EVAP canister vent shut valve may require replacement as it could be faulty. After completing the repair process for DTC P04F1, it is essential to verify the effectiveness of the repairs made. Begin by clearing the DTC using the HDS. Follow this with a test drive of the vehicle under conditions similar to those that originally triggered the DTC. This step is critical to ensure that the EVAP system functions correctly without displaying new symptoms or codes. After the test drive, recheck for the presence of DTCs to confirm effective repairs. A successful verification will show no reoccurrence of the P04F1 code, providing confidence in the integrity of the EVAP system and ensuring optimal vehicle performance. To prevent future occurrences of DTC P04F1, regular maintenance of the EVAP system is important. Schedule inspections for poor electrical connections periodically, as these can degrade over time. Inspect the purge lines for any signs of blockages due to debris or wear that might impede vapor flow. Ensure that the fuel tank pressure sensor is kept clean, as it plays a critical role in monitoring the fuel system. Proactively addressing any foreseen issues and adhering to preventive maintenance schedules will help maintain vehicle performance and compliance with emission regulations. Taking these steps can save both time and costs associated with potential repairs in the future. DTC P04F1 is a significant code reflecting low purge flow in the EVAP system of the Honda Accord. Understanding the underlying causes of this issue is crucial, as they can involve multiple components working together to manage fumes effectively. Thorough troubleshooting, including dual checks on electrical connections, the purge valve, and associated hoses, can help locate the source of the problem. Conducting a detailed inspection, followed by appropriate repairs, ensures that the vehicle maintains its performance and meets emission standards. Preventive maintenance, alongside effective testing after repairs, will help in reducing the chances of DTC reoccurrence, thus promoting a long-lasting operational life for the vehicle. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.